fellow collectors, and again, it's not just you art collectors. It is Wednesday, but we have this week off because Bill had to go on stinking vacation, and we don't need no stinking vacation at Anthony's Comic Book Art. I want to be doing the Dueling, the comic book art. But we'll be back to that next week, where maybe I'll defeat the Berkster. Yeah, I really miss it. I don't want to miss any other weeks, so no more vacations for Bill. None. Well, maybe next, what is this, June? Yeah, well, next June, maybe I'll be traveling on the Comic-Con across America, because we've missed that again. Right? We would have been on the road right now, wouldn't we have?
July 5th is when we left.
July 5th last year?
2 years ago.
Oh my God, 2 years ago. Ugh. The pandemic. What a revolting development. Thing. Anyway, All right, so I have new art that I'm working on. We got some stuff up last night. Got some orders in on that already. Got to call somebody back about this page. And then I'm working more on the Tusca stuff and the big Supermans. And then I have a whole table full of stuff that I'm working on over there to structure a $500 and under show on Dueling Dealers, and then the next regularly scheduled Wednesday show that I will appear on. Now, a couple things I wanted to point out is that I am doing an inventory, and this inventory will consist of going through most of the Marvel DC stuff first and updating everything. So that'll be on the new website with the new updates. Like, this is a really cool Damien page, very stylistic. It's got Speedy on it, and good Batgirl. And so we'll be doing updates on this material, on the inventory, the existing inventory, which is important. It's important for me because some stuff, frankly, is very underpriced. So now, one of the major things that we did with the new website, all right, is that we activated the collectibles side again. When I first built that, when Bill first built that website for me, we tried to sell comic books off them, but we just weren't getting the traffic that we needed. And then we switched back to just doing all eBay. Now, we do all eBay, except for stuff that I like enough to do for claim sales or direct purchase off the website. So this 9.8 Hulk 345, that's now on the direct website. This is under CGC graded collectibles. All this stuff Bobby put up on the direct website yesterday. So this is all available for direct purchase, all right, every day. And that's from the website. This 8.0, this is 3,300, this Avengers 4, I have marked 2,500. That's like 1/3 of what it would be if it regular 8.0. Now this is a really nice first Hobgoblin 9.8. We have that marked 4,000. Okay, this is probably the most expensive book I have in right now. If you're interested, trying to work something out, there's been, this is like Bitcoin, this book. It's like, up to, what was the big one? The largest sale, like 15 something? And it was between 9 and 15, each sale. I'd probably do like 12.5, split the difference, 12.5 on the 9.2. And it's never been pressed. So if you wanted to take a shot, break it out, press it. So this is a $900 on the Ghost. This is a great Professor Zoom Is this the first? Yeah, origin and origin and first appearance of the Zoom. So that we have at $875. That seems cheap. This is a $1,500 scary ghouls throwing a blonde into. Why? She's beautiful. Don't destroy that thing of beauty. Sometimes I just wanted to destroy something beautiful. Who was that? Ed Norton in Fight Club? Yeah, when he destroyed the Joker. When he destroyed his face. Okay. Insert movie reference here. Boom. All right. All right, now this is a 7.5 First Falcon. I have a 1300, and this is a 8.5 First Harley. And I'm gonna keep saying this because they don't say this. Nope. Look. DC made this Batgirl, made the titling Batgirl because this was the reintroduction of Barbara Gordon into the DCU in comic books because she was Oracle. But then this was like, okay, this is Batman Adventures. This is good for the kids. We need that, that girl element. And this is an all-girl cover. And it is the first Harley. And, granted, but it is also, which they don't put on the label, is the reintroduction of Barbara Gordon into DCU as Batgirl. All right, and then we have a 9.6 Spider-Man 300, the first full Venom appearance. 9.6. We have that at 3,000. All right, so that's a couple things we're doing. We're doing updates of existing art. We're doing updates of a new art. And here, I don't want this here. All right, thank you, Rich. All right, that was something I got for myself. Don't want to confuse people because if I show something that I got for myself, there's a collector in me too, and then that's all anybody wants. And then it's a problem. Why aren't you selling it? Because I want it, damn it. All right, so these are some raw books that we are sending in. I'm sending in stuff to a very good presser. He has a pressing technique that takes a week, not just 7-8 minutes for a quick press and in a t-shirt presser. No, it takes a week. All right. So there's an Eternals 1. This kind of stuff we're sending in, finding in the inventory, or is walking in. This walked in today. This walked in yesterday. And then we found these in inventory. Now these are the first, oh man, look at that. These ones with the anniversary Ramita art borders are good anyway, right? This is Ramita art. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Yeah, it's Ramita art. It looks like they did. It wasn't all original. I don't know if that is all original. That border. I know that there's art from the Marvel stationery that is an original. I've seen that. I know because I love those, and I had Stan Lee's. When I had private signings with Stan Lee, at that time, like let's go back 10 years, I wasn't that heavy into comics, so I didn't have 100 comics for him to sign, that were worth him signing. So I would take a whole pad from the stationery kits and just say, here, Max, just have Stan sign these. And it worked out because and I held on to him till he passed because I felt like somebody would want, let's see, let me do my best Stan Lee. I got to try to do it left-handed. Okay, that's my left-handed Stan Lee signature. Sort of reminiscent of it though. Let's try to do it right-handed. Oh my God. It's not bad either. All right, now, we did the stationaries that look like this, and I couldn't find them for you. They had that borders from the Marvel stationery kits and the scribble pad from the Merry Marvel Marching Society membership club. So I had him sign those pads just to get it out of the way. Like, I mean, and I swear, it goes so far back that he would do 100 signatures for a couple $1,000s. They were like $20 a piece. Then they were $30 a piece. Then they were $50 a piece. And I think the last one I did they were $100 a piece. So that much I digress. I have I'm gonna find those because I haven't really pushed those out lately. I know where they are, so we're gonna find those and maybe offer those on a special. San Lee. The reason why I was talking about it is because, like, you know, not everybody likes, you know, Stan would just sign anywhere, man. I can't say he pissed me off, but he upset me because I handed him a Hulk 1. And you know how Hulk 1 has, you know, Bruce Banner right there, and then the Hulk behind him, you know, looming behind him, right? And Stan just went in and went, Stan Lee, right across Bruce Banner's face. And I got so upset, right across his face. It actually defaced the comic. And, you know, but what can you do? Now you have a Hulk 1 that you don't like anymore. And I sold it to Greg Reese. I remember he didn't care. All right, but these are books that are going out. This is the first issue where the guy that becomes U.S. agent, you know, from the show. So those are still good. These are like, what were these, like $220, 9/8, something like that. So they're worth doing. You know, you go from a book that wasn't worth doing to a book that is worth doing. And I don't know what happened this week. What happened this week with Sylvie? Anybody look? No? Nobody. Maybe Sylvie hasn't hit yet. But in the last episode of Loki, the figure, the variant, uncloaks herself, and it looks like a young Enchantress. Now, she didn't have the longer hair like Enchantress always did in the comic book, who's one of my favorite characters ever. She had short hair, and then she was in Oklahoma or something, and then when you look, this girl named Loki at one point got an apprentice or something named Sylvie, and she was from Oklahoma. And so that was the Loki apprentice character that they introduced in the last episode. And that's the kind of thing, as a comic retailer, I look for. It's like, oh, well, I should look to see if I have first appearance of Sylvie, because that just went from $1 book to a $100 book, or a $10 book to a $200 book. And that's what we do in the comic book business with the MCU and the Disney Plus series. We wait for a character to hit, and we try to ride the wave of that popularity. So we're working on more Tuska stuff. We're working on more original artwork from the table full of stuff that I have over there. These were from the book collection, and this has a remark and some signatures in it. Best. So this is from the big book collection, the extension of the Fisherman collection. Well, this is Tim Bradstreet. So, got a nice. That's a little remark and a. Wow, you know, some of those signatures are kind of rough to read. Anyway, so we're working on that whole collection of hardcovers and great art books. We're working on art deals for the upcoming Dueling dealers. We're working on diversifying and making this kind of graded books available to you on the website. We're getting more stuff in the system with CGC. It's a slow system, but you know, it's kind of like if you don't go to new movies, 6 months later, you get to see it for free. No, it doesn't work like that because I still get these $1,000 bills from them. Anyway, so that is, okay. So this, so I made a joke the other day on Father's Day, you know, to all you fathers that are gonna get that macaroni smiley face plate. This is my current version of a macaroni smiley face plate that I got from my 19 and 22-year-old because I bought him a $2,500 printer and a 3D printer, and they made me a medallion logo of my business and painted it for me. So this is my version of a macaroni smiley face plate for Father's Day, but I have like 2,500 into this. Thanks, kids. Actually, my oldest son, AJ, got his dream job. He's working at Legoland in the Secaucus building. And then he's going to try to work his way up to Lego Master. It is his dream, and that's what he loves the most in life, and I am supporting that. My middle kid is doing lifeguard training. He wants to get certified as a lifeguard, which I think is cool. That came out of left field. And my youngest is spending time with his girlfriend right now. All right, now that's about it. See us next week for the Dueling Deal as a comic book art. I miss it. I don't need no stuck in my vacation. Don't need to go fishing. Okay, what we need to do is fish for some more customers. Reel in those whales. Yep. All right, so I'm Anthony with Anthony's Comic Book Art. You keep calm, keep collecting, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much.